everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and Kalyandra's here. And we're going to channel the Arcturian Council for you. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect. We have been approximating the time it will take for all of you to reach that pinnacle of awareness, that place where you know yourselves as your higher selves. And we know that those of you who are awake are getting to that place much faster than those who have yet to awaken and have no idea that a higher self version of themselves even exists. We can see all of you who are awake getting to that place where you fully become your higher selves in the next 2 to 3 years. And we know that you are getting a lot of assistance in getting to that point in your evolution from the faeries. the fairies are essentially what you are becoming. They dwell in the 5th and 6th dimensions. And at times, those of you who are there in the 4th are able to perceive them. But they do stay in that higher vibrational state while inviting all of you to join them in the playfulness, in the freedom, in the joy that is that 5th dimensional frequency range. They understand that you all are hanging back, for the most part, in the 4th dimension to help your fellow humans awaken. And they are also aware of the fact that you can tune in to the 5th dimensional frequency range right now and have more fun with them. You can perceive fairy energy and you can access the vibration of the Fae. You just have to get back to that childlike persona that you once had, where it was so much easier to be carefree. And, as we said, the fairies are inviting you into that higher vibrational state. Most of you have at least one fairy guide. And many of you have incarnated as fairies in previous lifetimes. The relationship between humanity and the Fae goes all the way back to Lemuria. And it is time for you all to remember those times of great spiritual evolution, of great joy, and of collaboration with the fairies. It is time for you all to recognize that you have these wonderful friends, these guides, these beings of light and love to help guide you into the 5th dimensional realm, just as you are going to help your fellow humans. You are becoming more fairy-like every day. And you are going to be appearing more fairy-like to your fellow humans as you continue on that upward spiral to fully becoming your higher selves and embodying the 5th dimensional energy in the same way that the fairies do now. If you want to connect with them, imagine what type of playfulness they have in their realm and bring more of it to your day-to-day activities. Be more playful. Be more childlike. Spend more time in nature. Have more fun. Sing and laugh and dance and play, and you will find yourself connecting with at least one fairy being. And perhaps it will be one of your fairy guides. But this much we know to be true. You will make these connections, and it is happening sooner than later. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Some of you probably know this, but I would say at least 93% of you don't. Kalyandra here is named after a fairy named Kalyandra that my friend Nora Harold channels and has channeled for a very long time. When Kalyandra was born, Nora told me that Nora came and visited all the kittens and thought about adopting one but didn't. She said, you know, Kalyandra says you have to name one of them after her. So it turned out to be this little girl right here. Yeah, so that's the story of Kalyandra's name. It's also a flower or an herb. I'm not really sure which one. Maybe both, like dandelion. People call dandelions weeds, but they're flowers. What's going on? Talea crawled to me today. So, you know, I've seen little bits and pieces of the crawling, but today I got the full experience of her getting on the ground and me sitting on one end of the mat and her coming to me, and it was pretty awesome. So that little girl continues to fill our lives with joy and our hearts with love. And her birthday is coming up. We're doing a party for her on the 11th, but her birthday is the 14th. And I have a little gift registry link down in the description on YouTube if you want to check that out. And get her a little dress or something. I also have a 50% off sale happening right now, so I'll put a link to my website and the discount code, which is pretty easy to remember. It's LOVE, L-O-V-E. You enter it at checkout, and it's good for just about everything on my website. Lots. There's literally like 700 recordings available on my site, and with the discount code, most of them are like $5.55. Tomorrow's a day off. I'm excited to go back to the beach and get in that hammock again with my wife and daughter, and but I've got to do a lot of grocery shopping and stuff first, so I'll get that done. And Saturday will be all about Talea's birthday. And that's it. Oh, and I also have 2 new items in my store right now. tones, overtones, and crystal bowl playing for activating DMT in your brain. That's one of them. And the other one is mantras for putting you on your ideal timeline from the creators. So those are the two no items in my store. Like I said, at 50% off, those are $5.55 each. Oh, and I started watching The Americans last night. Kerry Russell show of Felicity fame. So I love it. It's great. I didn't think I would want to get into a show set in the 80s about Russian spies and all that, but it's well done. When something's well done, even though I'm not like super excited about the genre or, you know, the time period or anything like that, it's definitely got me. I'm hooked, and I've only watched 3 episodes, so I'm going to go transcribe this over there and watch some Americans, and I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Thank you. Blessings. Kalyandra's here. She wants lots of attention. Namaste. I love you guys. And I will be back here tomorrow doing this again with the Arcturian Council. And hopefully I'll be able to get this hair out of my face by then. It's so annoying. Please hit subscribe wherever that button is on your screen. And I'll see you tomorrow.